I hope you keep watching this video, as the best part will be near the end. Just to comment quickly on the training footage, this was a pretty good diverse training session. There's a number of L-sit chin-up variations throughout. I did some forms practice and also some shadow boxing. That said, I felt a bit weak. My shadow boxing was rusty, and I tried to practice some of the Taolu I learned on my journey towards my black sash in Kung Fu, but I forgot parts and ended up improvising instead. Now, that's great training to improvise, and that's actually what I usually do when practicing forms or freestyling with animal style without pressure testing against an opponent. But it would be nice to remember all the Taolu I learned along the way. Before I get to the part which really elevates this video, here's a bit of an update on my training situation currently. That is at the time where this is recorded, which would be in early August 2020. Right now I'm sitting on a lot of content, so I'm not really sure when this video is gonna come out. So I just stopped training at the MMA gym, Rumble Sports, and I have started training instead once a week at Wushu Chiedao, which is a small club that's open on Sundays only and was founded by my two martial arts friends, Nicholas and Alex. Those names will be familiar to some of you, as they used to be referred to as Team Zen-Dragon and have and will continually appear in videos on this channel. The primary reason that I'm no longer training at Rumble Sports is that fatherhood is taking up a lot of my time and energy. Rumble Sports is a great place to train, but since becoming a father, I've either felt bad for missing classes or felt bad for not being at home to help out with my son. In terms of training, my motivation has dropped a bit since my amateur fight versus Simon Dam, which I won, and there's a video of it on this channel, and eventually I'll be sharing another alternative video of the fight. I've done less shadow boxing than normally, and I've only been hitting the gym about once or twice a week, or alternatively done some outdoor calisthenics. I aim towards training fitness about 5 to 6 times a week, be it in the gym or outdoors, but with less sleep and time due to fatherhood, coupled with a drop in motivation, it's been more like twice a week or something. That said, I feel okay about at least training in some capacity still. Now something else. Earlier today, someone I know liked something I'd written on her Facebook wall 9 years ago. The post was a message of inspiration, truthful, resonant, and took me back to where my mind was at the time of writing it. It was a good personal reminder to read, and it's one I want to share with you. It was written in Danish, but I feel I managed to translate it quite well. Life is worth dying for. The clearer that becomes to you, the less it makes sense to worry and be fearful of outcomes. In life, there are two things you can do: the things you want or the things which disinterest you. To feel in control of life is comforting, but potentially numbing. Given all the factors which are out of your control, the concept of safety is ultimately an illusion, and as such it should not stand in the way of what you want in your life. I hope those words inspire you to seek out your passion, to explore whatever it is, and to really devote yourself to it. Currently, my passion is to be the best father I can possibly be, as well as sharing martial arts content with you guys. And I'm just finding the best possible balance. After years of free content, the time has come where I need a helping hand from some of you. You can support me with $3 each month or 5 or 10 for a few extra benefits. Supporting Zen-Dragon via Patreon will probably make no difference to you financially. If you're living hand to mouth, I don't want your money, then I'd rather you keep them for yourself. Don't worry, I'll be alright. The donations are in place to help cover equipment and other expenses for the channel. Now that I'm also a father, it's more challenging than ever to find the time to create and share free content. But if enough of you support on Patreon, there will come a day where I can cut down my 9-to-5 job, either partially or altogether, which will make it sustainable to continue creating and sharing free content here on YouTube. Even if that does not happen, I'll still continue sharing, but possibly with longer breaks in between. Thanks for listening. Now visit my Patreon, that's patreon.com/Zen-Dragon. I greatly appreciate you for listening and for continually watching Zen-Dragon.